Lloyd equipped makeshift tonfas he made from some pipes. Garcia has joined the party. Be aware that your Enigma 2 has been confiscated, so you cannot currently use arts. Your items were also taken, so be mindful of your HP. Garcia? Holy crap. Pipe tonfas. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, my detective notebook at least. Saving. Let's get the hell out of here. Who's in this room? This one and the one next to ours are where they've been keeping all of Ravache's rank and file. Guess they're short-staffed. Must be trying to save on manpower by having to watch all these guys in one place. That makes sense. Sorry to stop us like this. Let's keep moving while there are no reinforcements. So I can go in the blue doors, huh? 10 battle scopes. I was sentenced 25 to life for chest slaughter. You don't want any of this, buddy. Garcia. Man, this is one hell of a surprise. 5 Celestial Bomb. When I asked you to be locked up, this isn't what I had in mind. 9 in here. Here come the patrols. What the heck has taken them so long? I'm ready to change shifts and get out of here already. Huh? Hey, what are you? Take him down. Yes. Ow. Ow. Yeah, all of our items have been taken. Is that going to stop me from beating the hell out of these guys? Nah. Level 82. Am I behind? Damn you. Don't think you can escape. Oh, crap. This Enigma tripped the alarm system. Well, damn. What do we do now? I was prepared for this. We've no choice but to force our way through. Huh. Fine by me. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't battle scope them. Proxy puppets. This time I did not clap when he used the 8 leaves 1 blade style. Oh, I cannot give him any. Well, both for Lloyd. Till we get out of here. Here comes more. Oh, good. There they are. Freeze! Ow. Battlescope them. Let's see. Fender Dovin. Military canine deployed by the CDF. It wears anti-arts armor. Plasma beam. Alright, what to do? Burning heart! What do you got? Burst kick, bear tackle, whirlwind kick, and matchless power. Let's go for a little whirlwind kick, shall we? Ha ha! Ow. Battle scope. And I'm gonna feint after this. Hang in there, Lloyd. Bear tackle. Good thing they're so flimsy. Ow. Last one. Oh, they can drop Tira bombs. I could use one right now. Seriously? There we go. Taken down. We got a reviving bomb and a curia bomb. They've even started using warhounds. The old CGF would have never done this. Just how far have they fallen? Huh. Bet they learned a thing or two from Ravash's results. Maybe they're manipulating them by using drugs too. Those boys look like a bunch of fine-trained killers, don't they? That's enough. I can't imagine the decision was made by Commander Bales or Deputy Commander Douglas. Must have come from higher up. Oh good, I managed to get a Tira bomb. Drink up. Got some ingredients. Not that'll do me any good. Alright, let's get going. Oh, thank goodness. Healing items. None in here. Alright, moving out. Oh, I want that. Rossi? And that punk from the SSS. Damn it, detain them! Alright, Rossi. Whirlwind kick. Oh, his is only single target. Crap. We haven't seen this in a while. Miss. Raging spin. Oh crap. Hang in there. Hang in there. Well, I don't have no choice. Tiro bomb. Lloyd still has a choice though. Come on. I want all of them. Have to sell for 3. 2 down. burst kick. Good. Down, boy. Alright. Huh. Out of breath? You really think you got what it takes to get out of here in this sorry-ass state? Honestly, I don't think I could do it by myself. But I might just pull off this prison break with you as my backup. I'm counting on you. Huh. Look at you being all earnest. Have it your way. Let's bust this joint. I am relying on you, Garcia. Don't let me down. Bet you're wishing you kept that get out of jail free card you found back at the Ravache hideout right about now. Just in case. First floor. Oh goodness. Did you really have to do that? One sec. Am I picking up? Okay, it stopped. That's a lot, but if we manage to get past here. What do you say, kid? Ready to hit them where it hurts? Let's do it. There are two fugitives. Their identities are former Ravache executive Garcia Rossi and Lloyd Bannings from the SSS. In the name of the Defense Force, we cannot let them escape these prison grounds. Yes, sir. So, you got some pride after all. Good for you, boys. His happy face is creepy. What? Where did they come from? Sorry, but you're in our way. Huh. Why don't you show me just how far this pride of yours can get you? Charge! Here's hoping, because this is a lot of them. Alright, Brave smash! Alright, stop the gun guy. That's good for right now. More than ready to take some of your shit. Ooh, faint. Oh boy, this is looking rough. I still have my S break if it calls for it. Oof. Item, tier all bomb. I've got proxy puppets. I was still letting not to get chomped at the bit. Oh, y'all just wait until I can move again. Hang in there. You missed. Proxy puppet. There we go. You know what? Feel a little dangerous today. Rising sun. I love this song. Two, three, four, five. I literally can't do anything but move. Killing driver. And we won! Brave Smash 2. We did it. You're just like I remember. The combat strength of a bear. Randy and the Red Constellation's commander are insanely strong too, but there's something unique about the way you fight. You're talking about the Red Ogre, yeah? Sigmund Orlando? He and I crossed paths loads of times back in my Jaeger days. Hell, even I think that dude ain't human. I heard his little girl is a chip off the old block too. Yeah, when it comes to pure fighting strength, she might be even stronger than some of the members of the society. That said, their strength can differ a lot too. At least one person from the society we came across didn't seem human either. And you're seriously trying to break out of here so you can go face him again? Talk about a light at the end of the tunnel. Price of freedom and all. We going to check pockets? It's locked. There should be a way to unlock it nearby though. Yeah, probably that room over there. What are we waiting for? Elevator is not out of order. Hello. Lloyd recovered his Enigma 2 and all equipment and items that were taken from him. Talk about a lucky break. Good thing all my stuff really was kept here. Nice, my quartz stash is here too. Hurry it up, kid. Unless you want to get your ass thrown back in a cell, we gotta move. Let's go. Aw, man. Oh no, I have to re-equip everything. You're gonna make me do all this all over again, game. Thanks a bunch. Well, until I see everyone, all this is mine, so I get the best stuff. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Attack 2 will do. And let's see. I have no idea what I had on him. Just going to put on some stuff. That'd be really good for him right now. Yeah, that'll do for now. Oh, this just doesn't have a message? Aw. It's because it was a story chest. Alright, we did it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Very well, chest. You and I will just have to part ways. Without ever knowing your story. Freedom! Garcia? Our little partnership ends here. You're on your own now. Oh, right. Despite everything, I still got a responsibility as the leader of Avashe's rank and file. Hell, not just to them. I owe it to our damn Dawn as well. I can't abandon them and save myself. Wait. If you had no intention of escaping, then why did you help me come this far? You can't seriously be thinking of facing the defense force alone. That unit is too much for even you. Let me... Don't get the wrong idea, kid. You've got a truth to get to the bottom of. Said it your own damn self. Not to mention your comrades and that kiddo are waiting for you. Do you really got time to be standing here with me? Thank you, Garcia. It's strange. As a member of the CPD, I can't advocate you breaking out anyway. So I guess all I can say is, take care of yourself. Huh, as if I need you to tell me that. Lloyd Bannings. That's some little brother you left behind, you bastard. Guess he ain't turning out so bad. There he is! Don't let him get away! Huh. Can't you see I'm the one who's got you right where I want you? Bring it on! The killing bear is going to maul your worthless asses! Watch over him, Dios. Pleroma grass is blooming here too. Has this been happening everywhere since I've been imprisoned? Is this because of Kia? Everything begins once I cut my way through here. For now, I have to focus on getting to the highway. There's a way out of here, I know it. I have to keep my wits about me. Oh, I forgot to equip my equipment. Garcia left the party. Oh, good. You get a chance. Ooh, look at that buff. I'm taking all the good stuff. Where is it? Grail Locket and True Gladiator Belt for good measure. Alright, I can heal myself, I can buff up my defense and all that, and I've got pretty much access to all arts. Well, every element of art. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let's get going. I didn't realize the enemies were still around. But they're also really weak, so... Gotta go get my team back. Man, Noel, I'm so pissed at you. I'm more pissed at Arios, honestly. Oh, whatever. One step at a time. I'll kick everyone's ass eventually. If I'm right, we still have one more chapter to go. Alright, where am I? That's where I need to be. Well, I have freedom. In case a scene awaits me. Here we go. Here's one. This is bad. They already know. We've got to break the line of sight somehow. Target sighted. Confirmed as Lloyd Bannings. Surround him with a pincer attack. Oh, goody. There's no other choice. If they didn't remove the rope, they're idiots. Alright, you can stop with the whistle. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Damn, their uniforms are different, but the CGF is just tough as ever. Come on, Lloyd Bannings, you can do this. Fugitive spotted. Capture him. Oh wait, you're gonna attack me all by my lonesome? Oh, y'all in trouble now. How strong are you guys? 80? Don't feel like it. I got my proper gear back. You won't be hitting me with any status effects. Caused it to faint. Waste of a crit, I know, but I'll get to you eventually. And it's like they're just doing 1 damage, so meh. Ah, boy. My best bet is going to be sneaking into Crosswell City from the freight line. No matter what it takes, I have to survive this escape and make it out of here in one piece. And how do you plan on doing that? Oh boy. I can take them. They're only doing 1 damage. An admirable effort. Who'd have thought that a simple detective could hold out so long against a reborn defense force? Isn't he a former teammate of Second Lieutenant Seekers? Maybe we shouldn't be so surprised. Enough talk. Disarm him, now! Remember, our orders are to take him alive. I won't fall here. You can still move? Why go this far? Can you just not stomach your precious crossbow changing so much? Wake up. Even if you keep struggling like this, you can't change anything alone. That may be. But it doesn't matter. If no one stands up to this, nothing will change. I refuse to be swept away by this. I refuse to let the truth die without seizing it with my own 2 hands. I will get back those that are precious to me. I will never give up. No matter how many times you knock me down, I'll never surrender. You can break my legs and I'll keep standing back up. What's with this guy? What a shame. Charge him on my command, men. Break those legs of his. Roger. Aim for the legs. Until the bitter end. I won't give up until the bitter end. Kia, Ellie, Tio, Randy, Wazy, Chief Sergey. Please, give me your strength. I'm disappointed in you. You seem to have forgotten to include someone in your prayer. Huh? What was that? It's ringing in my head like... What the... Holy cow, you're a big boy. Really big. Huh? What? Leave now, O soldiers of this false paradise. I will take care of this man. Don't screw around with us, beast. And you lot, is the defense force so weak that it surrenders to a mere cryptid? What? Okay. Whew. Well then, must I repeat myself? No, all men. Retreat! I thought he ate him. Exactly, Lloyd. Exactly. Nice, giant doggo. I believe I gave them a great deal more shock than I had intended. It has been a long time since I have assumed this form, after all. I suppose I may have forgotten how to restrain myself like this. There's so many things I could say to you right now, but I'll keep it short and ask just one question. Yes, what is it? What the hell, Zeit? How is your timing always this good? Wait. Okay, A, this is Zeit. B, Zeit, you just got really big and blue. A holy beast sent by Idios? Yes, it is simpler if you think of me in such terms. Surely you have read the septarians once bestowed upon man by the goddess. We holy beasts formed contracts with her to watch over man and those treasures. When you say we, does that include the dragon that appeared during the Liberal incident? An excellent deduction. That dragon is known as Ragnar. Dude! So he's on the same level as Ragnar? That's pretty kick-ass. He is indeed one of my brethren. He remained in the land now known as Liberal for centuries to observe the Septarian of space. However, even I am unaware of where he is now that his pact has been fulfilled. This is all a little tough to follow, but does that mean you've been staying in Crossbell for just as long? That is correct. I have been in this land since before the Great Collapse over 1,200 years ago. Why the Septarian of Mirage disappeared from the land that became Crossbell, and what was done by man in an attempt to revive that Septarian. Both are knowledge that I hold. And that's knowledge that the others and I couldn't grasp on our own. The Septarian of the goddess that was inherited by the Croy family. Why? Why did it disappear? And why, of all people, was Kia burned with trying to replace it? Please, I have to know the truth. What happened 1,200 years ago? And how does it relate to what happened 500 years ago to Kia? Very well. I came to you in this form with every intention of telling you. The Septarian that Idios bestowed upon this land. It was named Demiurgus, the treasure that governed the power of Mirage. Oh good, plot dump. Mirage is the element that controls perception and cognition. It also has domain over causality. In the distant past, there was a desire the people of this land held, one that was shared by the Croy family that would inherit the Septarian. That desire was for a god that could walk among man, something which Idios could never do. A god that could guide man by intimately knowing them and the truth of all things. A god that could change the very fabric of causality. On the surface, it is power similar to that of the Oriole, which could grant man's endless desires. However, Demiurgus was bestowed with dignity and did not make the same mistakes as the Oriole. It had the wisdom and judgment to guide mankind without further corrupting them. With such power, Demiurgus was able to shepherd man onto its correct path, or it would have, had its own heart not reached its limits. To guide the personalities, actions, and irrationalities that compromise mankind, the Septarian would have to have empathy, just as humans do. With time, that empathy deteriorated Demiurgus' heart, causing it to fall ill. It feared if things continued, it would harm those that it would sought to protect. So, with a heavy heart, the Septarian firmed its resolve and made a choice. It chose to dissolve its own causality and disappear from the world. So that's what happened. But what of the people who were left behind? The ones who lost their treasure? In the wake of the Septarians' disappearance, they were understandably bewildered, sorrowed, and left frightened. Then, without reflecting on why the Septarian made the decision it did, they began down a foolish line of thinking. The people of this land became obsessed with recreating an existence equal to the Septarian they had lost. In the beginning, they were only stumbling through the darkness, clueless. But after 700 years, they had gathered enough knowledge and mastery of a peculiar practice. Alchemy, magic that can give form to the formless. It was then a grand plan was formulated. The cult was founded so that it could be puppeteered from the shadows. It was entrusted to raise the existence meant to be the core of the new Septarian. For the sake of their ceremony, the Croy family needed to prepare the land of Crossbow. Earth would have to be moved for such a large transmutation. These were the steps outlined by the alchemists by the Croy family several hundred years ago. To ensure their plan was financially feasible, the Croy family donned the guise of bankers. Meanwhile, the cult began the steps to eventually awaken the core that had become the object of their worship. Now, 500 years later, we have arrived at our current predicament. It's all so unbelievable, but I feel like I can finally grasp the big picture. Zeit, Maria Bell called Kia the Septarian of Zero. What did she mean by that? Does that make her different from the Septarian of Mirage? Unfortunately, I do not have the answer you seek. The Croy family may have discovered something unexpected at the end of their 1200-year delusion. If that is the case, they may have not only created an existence that could equal Demiurgus. Their Septarian of Zero may hold power that surpasses the original. The Aeon of White is one such example. The power it demonstrated was not that of its own, but that of a Septarian. However, the Septarian of Mirage did not possess the ability to manipulate reality so instantaneously. That power is more akin to a different higher element space. Assuming there was even more to their artificial Septarian than we currently know, I cannot begin to fathom the power it holds. I was afraid you'd say that. There's one more thing I'd like to ask. Based on what you've told me, Kia isn't really human, is she? She is, and yet she is not. Kia is an artificial existence designed to be the core of a manufactured Septarian. She is likely a homunculus that was created through advanced transmutation. Kia had probably realized the truth a long time ago, and still she kept on smiling for us. Kia. Tangram Hill. Wait, what are we doing at Tangram? It's so far away from where we were. Is this the Calvardian border? Yes, the Defense Force soldiers should have difficulty finding us here. This is a good opportunity for a rest. Thanks, Zeit. You saved me back there. Huh? What is that? A barrier of some kind that appeared around Crossbow City. It would seem that only those that are permitted may freely enter and exit, and those that are not cannot pass through it at all, be it living creatures or machines. You've got to be kidding. And you saw when you escaped, pleroma grass had begun to bloom everywhere in Crossbow. It would be accurate to think of it as a sign that Crossbell has become one with the newly born Septarian. Zeit, just what is pleroma grass? I had heard that it shares some kind of connection with the septium veins underground. It was once the eyes of the former Septarian of Mirage. As it bloomed, the Septarian could observe and understand the surface world. It is also capable of distorting the surrounding space when connected with the Septarian. That is likely the cause of the cryptids, such a sudden appearance. Such beings should not exist on this plane naturally. I think I understand. Those disgusting rituals the DG cult was conducting. It was all about perfecting Gnosis, right? They took advantage of pleroma grass's properties for their experiments, didn't they? Yes. Their goal was to make use of the knowledge and personalities of the victims who fell to the influence of the drug. Through the flower's capabilities, the victim's characteristics would be imparted to the girl sleeping in the cradle of the Sunfor. Vast amounts of information would then self-organize to nurse forth a proper heart and personality. Then, after 500 years, the core of the Septarian awoke. That is the extent of my knowledge. It was the will of the cult's puppet masters. Over centuries, they meticulously crafted the present situation. On that topic, the options you have now are rather limited. Would you not prefer to flee to foreign soil until the storm has subsided? I understand why you'd ask. My uncle's home is in Calvert, so it's true that I'd have somewhere to lay low if I had to. But no, that's not an option. There's work to be done here. I have answers to find and a case to solve. Do you now? To grasp the truth, to solve this crisis, I'm going to need everyone's strength. Ellie, Tio, Randy, and not just them. Everyone. I need all of their strength. And for that, I can't run. I can't hide. I have to go back and face it all. Sorry for making you drag me out here, but there's something I still need to do. What truth are you hoping to ascertain? Isn't it obvious? I don't care about her power or even her mysterious origin. I want to hear the truth straight from her heart. I need to know what it is Kia wants the most in this world. And I won't be able to hear what's in Kia's heart until I've taken her back. There's also the matter of what happened to the old Septarian. How can Kia be expected to shoulder the burden Demiurgus couldn't? I can never allow Kia to suffer that fate. That's why. I swear I'll take her back, no matter what it takes. I'll go through the president and even Arios if that's what it takes. Huh. Good to see Crossbell's Father of the Year. Oh. Huh? Hey, look who it is. Not only Wazy, but Reese and Kevin. And Avis. Wait, Reese and Kevin? Good to see you again, Bennings. Indeed, it's been a long time. How's it hanging? It's been, 4 months? Thanks for remembering my name. Hard to forget the name of and faces of members of the Septian Church's Grossritter. Wait, Wazy, does that mean you're... Septian Church Grossritter. What? With how he acts, he's a member? The Ninth Dominion, the Blue Testament, Wazy Hemisphere at your service. It's a pleasure to make your reacquaintance. Incidentally, I'm a knight of the Grossritter. I work in the service of Wazy. You have got to be kidding me. Have you two really been stringing me along all this time? Then, when we first met Reese, you didn't say a word to each other about both being... My apologies. I pretended not to know who he is. Father Hemisphere's undercover mission is regarded with the utmost secrecy. Her arrival here completely fooled that old grump Aralda. He had no idea who the real mole was. I really owe her one. Happy to be of service. I mean, yeah, for once Reese standing out like the sore thumb she is worked out. Anyone in the church could tell she ain't no normal sister. I'm sure the Archbishop was beside himself when she walked through the door. I have no idea what you're talking about. And besides, you're hardly in any position to preach to me about how to successfully go undercover, knowing your track record. Yeah, who'd be fooled enough to think Father Kevin is just an average priest? Okay, that's enough reintroductions. We're here because he called us. You mean Zeit? Yes, that is correct. I knew your resolve would remain firm, so I thought it suitable to recruit collaborators on your behalf. Oh. I first infiltrated Crossbell 2 years ago, so you can probably fill in the blanks. The Grossritter has seen this situation coming for a while now, at least to a certain degree. Still, there were a lot of holes to fill in. We didn't know the Croy family was behind the conspiracy for one, or Kia's true identity. Zeit recently filled us in on the whole story. I'm sure he did with you. Yes, we are dealing with not just the history of the lost Septarian of Mirage, but also the creation of a new Septarian by human hands. The situation is far beyond the scope of the Grossritter's typical duty of artifact retrieval. The circumstances would normally make this out of our jurisdiction. 1 second. Maybe, but on the other hand, we couldn't just ignore the Society's involvement in this little shindig. That's where you come in, Mr. Detective. You're our in for getting our hands dirty. Bingo. I think we will be allowed to intervene if it's under the guise of collaborating with you. So, Lloyd, what do you say? There's one thing I need to confirm. Kia, what does the church plan to do with Kia? Right for the jugular. That's a toughie. Yes, but being dishonest will get us nowhere with him. I agree. He deserves to know the truth. I know that. The Septarian of Zero is far more dangerous than the Septarian of Space the Oriole was. That much is for certain, even if we still haven't grasped the extent of her powers yet. You've been locked away for weeks. Are you aware of of what's been happening around the continent? Not really. All I know is that the civil war in the Empire we were warned about has begun. Sure has. It all got put on the fast track after that armored division they tried to send across the border got snuffed out. And you know how the Golden Stallion rolls. After that, they kept trying but got repelled over and over by those Aeon things. Right when things were going to Gehenna in a handbasket over there, the Noble Alliance's troop came out nowhere and occupied Heimdallr. It was then that the Blood and Iron Chancellor was shot. No one's seen him since. The Empire has been aflame in its civil war since the week after you were arrested.
Meanwhile, the Republic has been in an economic crisis from what's occurred in Crossbell. Terrorist activities have been increasing, and the President formally declared a state of emergency.
When it rains, it pours. You don't even know the half of it. It's not like things are roses in other countries either. Things are especially problematic in regions Ereboni and Calvert have traditionally had under their thumbs. President Croy has been pressuring those nations' leaderships to have them bend the knee for Crossbell, that is. Because Crossbell has the power of the Septarian to coerce them with. Exactly. It has the power to repel both of the most powerful armies in all of Zemuria. All because of the 3 archaisms supplied by the Society. The most likely outcome at this rate is the ions will be mass-produced, souped up by Crossbell Septarian, and deployed all over the continent. Kia would never agree to that. She wouldn't harm innocent people. Perhaps. However, it does not seem that the archaisms are controlled by the Septarian directly. They've likely been made into guardian-like machines by the Septarians' power and move autonomously. Much like that Ren girl's archaism, Partamata. No way. I'm inclined to agree on that point, Haas. I gotta seriously doubt that little girl is in the driver's seat there. Which ain't good. That means they can be abused by anyone, and she'd be none the wiser.
Kia's consent aside. Power like that is too dangerous to ignore.
Okay, I understand where the church stands. Then if you don't mind, I'd like to ask for your cooperation.
Really? I thought you were going to turn us down for sure.
I'm being realistic. I know this isn't something I can do by myself. Time isn't on my side either. The longer this drags on, the more Kia will be made to suffer. But I'll make one thing perfectly clear. If you lay even one hand on Kia, I'll stop you, even if I have to fight until my dying breath. And not just me. Ellie, Chio, Randy, they would say the same thing. We'll never let you take her. Call it a fallacy. Call it illogical. I don't care. We're a family, and we won't let you hurt her. Damn, I knew you were a sharp guy, but I didn't know you had that kind of fire burning in you. I think I get why you like him so much, Wazy. I told you, he stole my heart. I'm serious, Wazy. If you... I know. As the Knight of the Grawl, I swear on Idios, you will not be excluded from how we choose to deal with her. Your opinions and input will be heard. I know that's not ideal, but this is the best I can do given our position. Sound good to you? Yeah, it's enough for now. Then we have a deal. Okie doke. Time to get to work. Let's move out, gang. What? Ah, that's quite the nostalgic sound. The heavenly chariot, I take it. Okay. Airships?
Patrol ships used by the Gralsritter. We call them Merkaba. In addition to many other stealth functions, they are also capable of optical camouflage.
They're just what we need to discreetly move around Crossbell's airspace. Well, Lloyd, ready to go? Yeah, let's do this! Kia, everyone, wait for me. I'm coming. And that is the end of Fragments, Crossing False Paradise. Let's save. Let's just see how far I can push my luck. Not bad. 5th Merkaba. 9th Merkaba. We got a 9 to 5 here. Oh, hey, Zay, you shrunk. We'll be taking care of the Ion, just as planned. You guys be careful. Same to you, Heretic Hunter. Pardon me, Thousand Hand Guardian. It may not be your title anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't live up to it every now and then. Ha, I guess so. I see you derived your new title from the legendary Thousand Arms herself, Rufina Argent. It is very fitting, Father Graham. Thanks. Sounds like a long story. Hey, Lloyd. The going is about to get tough, but hang in there. Crossbell being in the spot it is, don't expect any backup coming to help. If I have one word of advice, it's don't forget the bonds you've made. You'll need them.
The bonds I've made? I understand. I'll keep that in mind. May Adios watch over you, Lloyd. Also, please help Ellie as soon as you can. Of course I will. What's going on? I've activated the optical camouflage. Keep in mind the effect itself is not perfect. It also comes with the drawback of reduced top speed. What that means is, if we try to fly into restricted airspace at this speed, the fast ion would catch us in no time. We wouldn't stand a chance in a direct confrontation. That's why the 5th Merkaba is playing decoy. In other words, they can create our opening. Show us what this Grail's protectors can do then. I like that Zai is just now talking to us. Hope Kevin's gonna be okay. I mean, we faced some tough foes, but not this tough. Is it anything like the Drakion we fought? He's got missiles. And there it goes. Out of sight, out of mind. The path we chose. Time for the finale, the final chapter of the game. We managed to break through, but Crossbow has already been infused with a Septarian from the looks of it. If we're not careful, the ions will come after us again. So there's a limit to how much we can rely on this airship. Correct. Were we to land, the size of the ship would easily be noticed by the network of pleroma-grass. Yeah, so getting on the ground is going to be a hassle. That's why I want to use the convenient little blind spot in the Septium Veins' influence. A blind spot? By nature, the Septium Veins' influence is large enough to cover the land. However, even among the streams of Septium Veins, there are still gaps where they cannot reach. I think I get it. So if we land in that gap, we won't be noticed? More or less. The point we're at now is exactly the kind of spot I've been looking for. This is a sandbar on Ursula Road, the same spot that Cryptid appeared. But how did you find it so quickly? Abbas and I already scouted it out beforehand, obviously. With a little bit of trickery, we used it to escape Crossbow when things were going bad. So that's where... How thorough of you. Well, this is the only spot like it we've found. In the future, we'll have to find other blind spots where we can land. So, what's the plan? With that barrier around the city, there's no way we can go that way. I know that. Still, I think the best bet would be to get our feet on the ground now. I want to get a feel for what's happening down there with my own eyes, even if it's just a little. This is also an opportunity to check on the situation at St. Ursula Hospital. Fair enough? Then descend we shall. What troubles you? I know it's a little late to ask, but why are you helping us, Zeit? I heard a little about the dragon that appeared during the Liberal incident. Basically, you holy beasts aren't allowed to interfere with the destinies of the Septarians, right? Precisely. That is part of the pact we have made. However, as the Septarian of Mirage has long since been lost, my duty has already come to an end. With those shackles removed, I am allowed to move more freely. I may lend at least a modicum of help to the children of man.
So that's how it is. Is that why you helped us in the Warhound case back then too? You assume correctly. I cannot give you my indefinite support, but I can lend you my aid for the time being. Simply consider this part of my duty as a police dog if it pleases you. Sure, we're glad to have you aboard. That's right, the three of us will have to do for now. When you're ready to disembark, just let Avis know, and he'll take us down. The Merkaba also has a few facilities down here at your disposal. Let the crew know if you need new equipment, supplies, or want to use the Orbital Factory. Thanks, I'll do that. Wheezy and Zai have joined the party. Wheezy learned the Akashic Arm S-Craft. Hell yeah. Zai has temporarily joined the party. As he does not use an Enigma 2, you cannot customize his quartz, though he does have access to high-level arts. Be aware that he also does not have an S-Craft. Additionally, you will only be able to control Lloyd while aboard the Merkaba. The other members will be on standby when on the ship. You will, however, still be able to manage all members' equipment in the camp menu and browse for equipment on their behalf at the shop and factory. So wait, he's an actual, he's a party member. Alright. Rich fragrance and hard jerky. Alright, he's level 85, Lazy's level 82. Yeah, his equipment's already been replaced. Equipment. Wow, this is just flat out better. Sure. He's already got this. And these are not better than what I have. Good. Cha-ching. 41,000. I have 31 celestial bombs. I think I'll be fine for now. Alright. Ooh, cool. I already have some really good stuff on Lloyd. Ooh, I got an EP Cut 3. Sweet. Alright. Let's do this. I at least want to get on the ground in this session. We'll see where things go from there. I don't need a rest. Alright, Avis. Land us. What are your orders? Yeah, it's almost time for us to touch down. Before that, I wanted to bring up your background. I never would have imagined. It was for the sake of fooling Archbishop Aralda. He is a detractor of the Gross Ritters due to a conflict that happened within the church. Simply put, the thought of process was that no one would expect the Dominion to pose as the head of a street gang. And I guess it worked. Come to think of it, though, you guys did name your group the Testaments and used phrases like crusade. I suppose we did. I thought we would be less conspicuous if we were intentionally a crude imitation. I can't deny its effectiveness. Your gang always seemed kind of unique and had a strange air about it. Anyway, are we good to land whenever? Yes, the spot we are aiming for has already been pinpointed. Simply give the order. Land. Oh. What's the point of giving me options if you're only gonna... I guess this is our, like, little fast travel way. Shut up, phone. Seriously, I don't want to hear your sass. Looking at Zeiss walk is kind of funny. I take it the others will continue monitoring what's happening from above. That's the plan. They're more likely to be discovered if they stay at ground level. All right. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium. Oh, it's similar to what Sister Marble did. Huh. This would be the Graal's thaumaturgy, correct? Earth's amber glows, space's golden glow. By your opposing natures, from a sanctuary to protect this chariot from ever-watchful eyes. What is this? It's a warp circle that can open a gap in the septium's veins' influence. It's also invisible to anyone who hasn't been aboard the Merkaba. Impressive, no? We should be able to use it as long as we need to. I'm speechless. I guess it's finally dawning on me that you really are one of the Church's knights. After working with you for so long, it's strange to see you talk about these things so naturally. I'm still the cool, calm, and collected playboy you've always known, Lloyd. But never mind that. What's our next move? Should we try heading to St. Ursula? Yeah, I'd like to confirm the situation there since it's nearby. It also wouldn't hurt to at least scout in the direction of Crossville City. See what it's like. I am fine with that as well. However, be aware that cryptids have begun to appear on the highways due to the pleroma grass. It would be wise to tread carefully. Duly noted. Then let's be off. Merkaba. Return to the Merkaba by examining the warp circles such as this one. Speak to Abbas and select a destination on the map to travel to that warp circle. The number of available warp circles will increase throughout the story. Oh man. Oh, I can't play around as Zai, huh? Alright. That's gonna end it for now. Cause, holy cow, this has been a lot. So, as that running water indicates, next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, we'll be examining St. Ursula and trying to find our friends. And hopefully save Crossbell. Again, I'll see you guys then.